Alright, so my Godot project has a very specific issue, so I thought I would record myself showing it off. So this is my prototype so far. So right now my game has this feature that I like to call dashback, and what that is a system in place so that way the player has the ability to change directions very quickly. So if I were to go to the right like this and then very quickly he not giving a good demonstration. If I was going to the right and then I quickly hit left, you would notice that I would dash to the left. Like that. Same thing goes for the opposite direction. If I'm going to the right and I input left, if I input left, it will dash back. Or if I'm going down and I input up very quickly, or if I'm going up and I input down quickly. You get the idea. So if the player is going one direction and then very quickly inputs a sharp direction, they will instantly dash in that direction. That's a neat game feel thing. However, the problem is that you have to switch directions within one frame, which is 1/60th of a second, which is a very short amount of time. So that means it's oftentimes if you're trying to dash back like I am doing right now, you will sometimes miss it because the time window is very, very tight. So the problem is that you have to input a sharp direction within one frame in order for the dash to register. But I want the player to be able to dash if they change directions within 2 or 3 frames. So that way it's a little bit more forgiving. The only problem with that, however, is that I have absolutely no idea how to do it. So as you can see here, this is my A code right here. This is the, you know what, Control Shift F11. This is the entire physics process function right here. In this right here, this is the area where it calculates dashback. It says if the current input angle and the previous input angle is greater than 75, so if they're turning at an angle sharper than 75 degrees, then apply a force in that direction. Now, and the thing is that the previous input angle variable here is storing the input angle from the previous frame. Probably the best way to solve this issue that I mentioned earlier is to make previous input angle store the input angle from 2 or 3 frames ago. So I thought maybe I could have a yield function like here and then have an idle frame, but that didn't really seem to work. But that was the only idea that I really had. So do you guys have any ideas for how to do that? That's why I'm making this video.